Located a few miles northeast of downtown Madison, the Dane County Regional Airport acts as a gateway into Dane County and the City of Madison, both of which are known for exceptional cycling culture and supporting infrastructure. The airport has an opportunity to strengthen the bike connectivity of Madison and Dane County by making key infrastructure improvements within and surrounding the airport grounds. The cyclist journey to the airport has great enhancement opportunity. The Madison Area Transportation Board constructed a detailed bicycle infrastructure, programming, and policy plan, which led to Madison being awarded the League of American Bicyclists Platinum status. The plan depicts both existing and proposed bicycle routes throughout the Greater Madison area. A significant amount of infrastructure already exists for cyclists to travel to the airport, but significant gaps or lack of signage cause danger along the way. The airport needs to connect the dots. With minimal intervention, the airport's existing framework has the potential to further build its image and brand by appealing to a local customer base that strongly supports a culture of sustainability. Let's take a ride to see what it's like biking to and from the airport terminal. The Starkweather Creek bike path connects northeastern Madison to the Truax Air Park. The most direct path to Anderson, owned by the airport, has fallen into disrepair, but has the potential to be an efficient bicycle shortcut for the airport customers and employees. The City of Madison will pave this section if given permission. A desire line in the grass shows that pedestrians and bikes already use this most direct path. The crossing at Anderson and Pearson would benefit from wayfinding signage. After crossing Anderson, a bike lane extends west alongside the two-lane road with 35 mph car traffic rushing by. When taking a right turn onto International, a bike lane is available to protect cyclists from car traffic. When leaving the airport through this intersection, left-hand turns expose cyclists to danger. The City of Madison is considering adding bike boxes and crosswalk push buttons for left-turning cyclists leaving the airport. When reaching the intersection of Darwin and International, the bike lane comes to an end. The lack of signage leaves cyclists to create their own path. Darwin Road is the dividing line between the City of Madison and airport-operated roadway. The Madison Area Transportation Planning Board plan points out two options for this junction. First, the road is wide enough to grind down and repaint the car lanes to extend the bike lane north of Darwin, but traffic alongside the back of the airport may be a safety concern. On the other hand, the airport could widen the roughly 2,400-foot section of the existing 6-foot sidewalk to a 10-foot wide bike and pedestrian path. Improvements to this intersection would enhance the safety of cyclists with the addition of a bicycle crosswalk and wayfinding signage before the intersection, along with a flashing light triggered by a button at the crosswalk. The off-street option also offers a scenic entrance along the existing prairie plantings and a barrier from speeding traffic. Upon arrival to the airport, it is unclear where cyclists can park their bikes for short or long-term storage. The bike parking area located on the bottom level of the parking garage could benefit from wayfinding signage. Painting an additional southeast to northwest crossing on the south end of the terminal would ease the transition from path to parking. Having dedicated space for bike parking is a great start. Adding a bank of 6 bike lockers for long-term bike parking could help cyclists feel more comfortable leaving their bike for an extended period of time while they travel. This line of lockers could act as a physical buffer between motorized vehicles and the bike area. The floor of the bike parking area could be improved by the airport commissioning a local artist to paint a mural of the map of Dane County, highlighting bike routes, towns, and parks throughout the county. This would bring life to the space and serve the practical purpose of orienting cyclists to the bike routes in our community. A pay-as-you-go parking kiosk would provide revenue of about $1.50 a day for use. The kiosk would operate by entering the locker number, contact information, credit card, and agreement of rental. The user would print a receipt and proceed to lock their bike in their locker. The airport will need to consider options for enforcement of abandoned belongings. Airports in other bike-friendly cities, such as Portland, Oregon, and Monterey, California, have bike repair stations with a bike stand, tools, and tire pump. B-Cycle could be approached about setting up a B-Cycle station either just outside the bike parking area or in a far south area of the terminal along the bike path for other cycling options. This station would serve travelers who arrive without a bike, as well as airport employees who want to make a short trip, for instance on their lunch hour. One day soon, airport customers and employees will be able to travel safely and easily to and from the airport by bike. Madison is home to a number of bike and bike accessory manufacturers and many bike shops. We recommend that the airport approach Planet Bike, Trek, or another local bike business to sponsor the bike repair station and bike lockers. The business would provide the financing for setting up the initial system in return for a thank you and inclusion of their logo in the space. With a few key improvements to connectivity and infrastructure, the airport can make this happen and see great dividends in community support from this highly visible commitment to sustainability.